So here's the thing. Out of 10 people who try to play guitar, 9 drop out. And I think it's a shame. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things that you should do and 5 things that you shouldn't, which will all but guarantee that you succeed. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Ministry of Guitar. I'm Utkarsh, coming to you from Singapore. I've been playing guitar for 21 years now. This video is part of my effort to expand the guitar playing pool, because the guitar industry is too focused on the people who play guitar and not enough on getting new people to succeed. And this video will help you succeed. Because honestly, people drop out, 9 out of 10 people drop out, not because it's difficult, but because they obsess about the wrong things. And today, because I am not selling you anything, I'm not trying to sell you, I'm not a teacher, I'm not selling you my classes, I have nothing to sell you. All my intent here is to really give you the tools that you need to make sure that you succeed and you become an ongoing guitarist. All right, so let's talk about the 5 things that you should do, and there will be a counterpoint to each of what you shouldn't be doing. Tip number 1, be obsessed with playing a song no matter how you play it. Now, the thing is, when you start playing guitar, it is often common to do it classically correctly, get into techniques, learn scales, learn notes. If you do that, there's a good chance of you getting bored before you get to the good stuff. My recommendation always is just get right to the good stuff. And how you get to the good stuff is just start playing the song you want to play. Now, you may think that you need to learn how to play chords, you need to learn how to play complicated riffs and move your fingers in a certain way to learn any song that sounds complex. Actually, all songs can be broken down into their chords, and all chords have a bass note, which means that is the note that the chord is based on. So if you go to ultimateguitar.com, any song, you will find a list of the chords. And what you have to do is just locate the notes, and all of you are learning already. Just locate the note. Suppose there's an A chord in the song, just play the A note. Suppose there's an E chord, just play the E note. And just play it along with the song to the rhythm of the song as well as you can. Just the fact that you're playing along with the song is in itself a big encouragement. And then if you can already know more, if you can already play A chord instead of A note, all the better. If you can already play an E chord instead of an E note, all the better. But play along with the song. What you shouldn't be obsessed with, the counterpoint, is playing it exactly right. It doesn't matter that you're not playing it exactly right. It's okay, and it'll take a long time to play it exactly right, because even simple things, if you think of somebody just strumming a few chords, or even if I'm just playing all of this muting, everything that I'm doing, like everything that I do, these are culmination of years and years of learning how to mute the strings, how to play it in a certain way, how to play it in time. You are not going to get it right immediately. Certainly not in the first 6 months, certainly not in the first 1 year. Just play the damn thing. Don't worry so much about getting it exactly right. Just play the song you want to play, the song you want to hear yourself playing in whatever shape or form, either just notes or chords or more complicated chords and strumming patterns or whatever else it might be. Just play it. Don't be too worried about playing the right thing. Second thing to do and not to do. What is important to do is play every day whenever the mood strikes you. And the best way to do this is just have a guitar lying around the house. Doesn't matter, let the strings rust, let anything happen to it. Have a cheap guitar, just have it lying around the house. I have a guitar that has laid around my house, or rather my hostel room when I first started playing, and continues to lie around my house. It's been 21 years. And it just lies around the house, and somehow it survives. It's an Ibanez guitar. So it's okay, just keep a guitar lying around, because the worst thing that you can do is treat the guitar, going to the thing that you shouldn't do, treat it like a gym appointment. I have that 1 hour of playing guitar scheduled that I have to wake up and schedule it and play it. Playing guitar is fun. So just have a guitar lying around, play it whenever the mood strikes, play whatever you can play along with the song. If you have been practicing how to play Smoke on the Water, but you can't do, but you can just do it on one string, that's fine. Just play it. Just play it. And the more you play, the better you get at doing different things. Even if I was to just play, for example, the same thing can be played in such a different level of technique. So if I'm playing it if I'm just playing these 5 notes, this is actually already more advanced. If I was just a beginner, I'd be doing. Then I learn how to play it in rhythm. This is like 5/4. Then I can learn how to mute some of them. Learn to do vibratos. Learn how to do pull-ups. So there's so many things you can already learn. It takes time, so don't worry about it. Just play whatever you can. Okay, third thing, and this is the thing to avoid and then the thing to do. Avoid naysayers, avoid people who tell you you're shit at guitar, avoid people who criticize you, avoid that. Just avoid it. Ignore it, take it out of one head. Don't try to compare. Do not be intimidated by people who play better than you. It does not matter. Everybody's on their own journey. Even 20, 21 years in, even after playing gigs for more than 15, 16 years, in my particular case, I put a lot of content out here on YouTube, and I don't really sit and curate every piece of playing of mine to be perfect. And I have a lot of very expensive guitars. So even now, I get a lot of criticism daily, or even on this channel. You can't play. You have all these expensive guitars. You don't know how to play guitar. That was wrong. Your bends are pitchy. This is that. Don't give a shit, honestly. Just play what you can. Don't compare. It is just science that you will improve as long as you keep playing. Of course, there are certain mistakes that you can make, but correcting technique mistakes later on, once you're an established guitarist, is easier versus giving up on the guitar altogether. So just play, don't compare. What you should be obsessed about is, are you actually changing it up and doing something different to keep yourself interested? So the person you need to be worrying about, this is the thing that you should be doing, is don't worry about other people. Worry about your interest in the instrument, because when you're trying to do something that's difficult for you, you tend to lose interest. It's like going to the gym. Initially, when you first time you're able to do something, you're excited, and then later it gets difficult. The good thing with guitar is it's very different from going to the gym, and it's very easy to keep interested. The good thing is because you get you get these jumps in ability that you don't realize that just happen. And sometimes these things happen when you don't play also. It's one of the strange things. And sometimes I have had a period of time when I've not played guitar for 2 months. I picked it up and I can still play. It's not like going to the gym. If you stop going to the gym for 2 months and you start to play again, start to lift again, and the weight is completely different. Guitar has this kind of subconscious build up inside your brain that as long as you are constantly at it, even if it's not every day, you will just naturally improve. So just keep your interest up. That's what I would say. Okay, the fourth thing. This is linked to what I'm saying, but let me be very, very clear. Technique is less important than the fact that you're still playing guitar. You can get significant criticism, not you. Great guitar players can be significantly criticized for having wrong technique, because guitar is the sort of thing that's often self-taught, and a lot of self-taught people don't bother with technique as much. Now, don't get me wrong. Once you're at a medium level or advanced level, by right, focus on how to get certain techniques, how to do the right vibrato, how to do a pinch harmonic, how to do, muting properly, how to leverage certain things. You can focus on all of those things later. In the beginning, in the first 6 months to 1 year, which is when 9 out of 10 people drop out, forget about technique. Forget about it. Just keep the habit going. Just play along with songs, going back to what I was saying. So forget about technique, obsess about time. Obsess about how much time you're playing the guitar. Simple as that. Now, I was lucky. I started playing guitar when I was 18 and I was in university. And for a variety of reasons, the first couple of years, I didn't really study much in university. My A-level equivalent was very tough because I came from India, so I had studied everything already. So I didn't need to study much the first 2 years. Because of that, all I had was time. And I spent so much time playing guitar at that point in time that it made up for everything. I'm not saying my technique is perfect right now. I'm not saying I'm a super advanced player. I'm pretty decent. I can play pretty much whatever I want to play. My technique is never a barrier for me to play I want to play, which for me is pretty much where you want to be as a guitarist, that your own technique never stops you from playing anything you want. But I did not focus on technique. Now when I go back, and I started gigging just 1 year after playing at that point in time, I go back and look at all the ambition that I had and how shit I was at it. I tried to play the Comfortably Numb solo, then the Fade to Black solo. One and a half years into playing guitar, and I didn't even know how to bend the string properly. I didn't know how to do muting properly. I didn't know how to do anything. But I did spend the time and I did have the obsession. So don't focus so much on technique, focus on time. And the last one, and this is more of an advanced problem, but often this could be a panacea that some people are using when they are kind of discouraged with the progress. If you want to become a better player, do not obsess about tone and equipment. It doesn't matter what tone you have, right? Don't worry about getting the right tone. It does not matter. As long as you have some sort of tone coming from the guitar, that's all that matters. You can do whatever you want with this tone, any tone. Honestly, if you play softly, it can be soft. If you play hard, it can be hard. But who cares? It does not matter, because tone is the last thing on your mind, especially in the beginning. Even though you want to sound exactly like the song, going back to try to get perfect, trying to sound like the song, you will get there. Don't obsess about tone though. Don't obsess about equipment. It will not make you better. But there is one thing that will make you better. And the thing that will make you better is playing with other people. If you want to obsess about one thing to accelerate your guitar journey, it is playing with other people. Because when you play with other people, you have an incentive to get better because you are practicing stuff. Otherwise, you will let other people down. So that automatically makes you practice. And even better if you can get a show, however small scale, whatever it might be. Because when you have the common objective of playing a show, even if it is 5 people, even if it is to, like, for example, when I got started, it was a kind of a funny thing that we did. We got ourselves, kind of more ambition than ability. We got ourselves hired as the official band for our hostel because they didn't have a band and needed somebody to play music during different events. And then we just figured out how to play it because we had this deadline. There is this festival happening. We have to play something. Even though all of us barely knew our instruments, because we had this common agenda of a certain show that we had to do, and we had to kind of cobble together and not completely embarrass ourselves, we just figured it out. So if you really want to obsess about improving yourself, forget about the equipment, forget about the gear. It's all about people and shows. That's how you do it. There you go. These are 5 things that you should do and 5 things that you shouldn't do. And I'm confident that if you take this to heart, you will succeed. Forget the ratio that 9 out of 10 people who start playing guitar fail. If you follow this, you will, I guarantee that you will succeed. All right, folks, I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you next time.